What's up, everyone? Yeah, beautiful sunny Saturday here. Couldn't wish for anything else. Got a movie review on deck today. A couple other stuff. Trying to plan out what we're gonna do in a couple weeks. Channel-wise, not really sure what else is coming up. Sure, we'll have something for you guys on Tuesday, but right now, I don't know. We've been on a good little streak lately, so I think it's making it to the point where we're just blabbling in videos. But at least we have like reviews and stuff in there, and like the NBA draft was important, so yeah. But other than that, I mean, been pretty chill. It's only been a day since I've seen Jay, so not much has. Thursday to Saturday is always tough. I think we've said that before. It's like just not a lot of stuff happens in between those days, other than like luckily Jay saw a movie, so we got our movie review. It was Supergirl, right? Yeah, we got Supergirl on deck. Heard it was pretty good. First of the series, right? Kind of like a spin-off of Superman, right? For people that don't know what it is, and it's his cousin, little cousin. From the same planet. Yeah. They obviously like go over that stuff. Since it's the first of the story of her. So they kinda do like a backstory, right? Or no? Yeah. They did do a little one. And then they kinda got into who she was and all that. Nice. So you enjoyed it? Yeah. Something you would see again? Yeah. I think we said it's gonna be going on HBO Max eventually, we think. That's our guess. With Superman being on there. We went and saw that last year, Jay and I did. I remember seeing that with him. So it's in our reviews somewhere. I think that video actually did really good, if I remember, now that I'm remembering. Wasn't that one of our ones that got like a random like 1,000 views or something? And like, yeah, that was like our biggest video last year for some reason. I think we put it out like the same, or like a day after Superman, or yeah, it came out. I think it was the same situation where we put it out on a Saturday. And it was, you saw it on a Friday, and it came out on a Friday, and we put the video out on Saturday. But now I'm curious. We're gonna have to look at our numbers after this. I'm pretty sure it's like our second most viewed video, and hopefully Supergirl can do the same thing for us, if not more. You know, hopefully we get a couple more subscribers from this, more view count, because kind of hit like a steady point. We haven't gotten any more, haven't lost any. But we're not getting like a lot of views anymore on a lot of our stuff, which is kind of dope. But I'm sure it's just stuff that we were like doing constant, and now we weren't for a little bit. So I think we'll build back up. You enjoyed Supergirl? 9. It's pretty up there then. Is it good storyline? You said? Yeah, good ending. Did it hint at like at number 2, or not really? Was there an ending scene, or no? Is that what you just said? No post-credit scene? Nah. Interesting. They usually, I know Marvel does it like every time, but doesn't DC usually have one too, or no? Yeah. Maybe they just don't know how they felt, how this would go, you know, to not like lock in another one when the sales don't go good, but I haven't looked into sales or anything. It's only been like a day, so who knows if they're doing good or not. I'm sure it's doing pretty fine though. So yeah, I got it at a flat 9 here. Let us know if you guys have seen it yet. I know it's only been out for 2 days now, so Jay might be one of the only ones that've seen it so far, but unless Dylan's on here watching this. No, I know a lot of people go and see it like the day of, but a lot of people also don't, and they look up the reviews to see if they want to go see it. So if you guys have seen it, let us know what you guys thought about it. And could always come back to this video, you know. And yeah, try to look for our Superman one. Just try to see if you guys enjoyed that and how we did, because it's like a year difference now. So hopefully, obviously, like the setting will look different, but hopefully, our talking skills and all that, and our editing's a little better and all that. Though we were out of the computer days by then, though. You remember the computer days? Doing it right on the laptop, putting it on the little stand, and just recording right from the laptop camera. Yeah, those were crazy, funny days. It was, made it work, you know. We honestly, I mean, I had the same phone when we did those. I don't know, didn't really know you could just do this, you know. I mean, should have figured that you could edit from your phone, but I was like, you can't edit from your phone. I can't plug my laptop won't be able to work. It's not a MacBook, like it's not gonna edit these videos well. But I don't know, we made it work to like our liking. I mean, it's probably not like the most interesting video on YouTube, obviously. We don't have like cool effects, we don't drop in like snippets of other videos and stuff, but it's honest work. It's honest, it's like raw work, I would say, you know. You're getting us like raw. Like, we don't really cut anything out unless like dog comes in or we make a mistake or something here and there, and sometimes we forget to even cut that part out. So you guys do get like our full raw who we are. So I guess that's what would be like a plus of our channel, you know. It's not really a minus. So try to like go away from the norm, you know. Obviously we could have a cooler setup and all that, but it's also just a fun thing that we do for each other, you know. It's not always about like having the best stuff or making money per se, but it is fun hobby. So be cool. We haven't really looked at any of our old videos. It'd be cool to like rewatch them and like review them ourselves, like how we review movies. Just start reviewing old videos and like re-showing them. I bet we don't have them anymore. We'd have to like re-download them, but I mean, I probably still have them on my computer, but I meant like I don't have them on my phone to edit them. I have to like send them my own email. It'd be funny to do though, and then edit it into a new video and be like, what the fuck? Yeah, those are good times. Back when wasn't much going on really. We were in high school still. I was younger. I was in college. Then you got to college. I never finished college. And now we're here. And Jay finished college. Now we're here. Jay did finish. Now we're here. You forgot your part. It's been a journey though. It's been a long journey, I would say, for us on YouTube. I feel like we've definitely done more than 212 episodes too. Like I think we just started counting at like 1 eventually, and then got so far up to 200. This would be like our 212th, I think it is. So I mean, it is kind of crazy though, because we don't hang out every day. You know, like 250 wouldn't be that crazy if we saw each other every day. But we're only seeing each other 3 times a week and missing a lot of time through those 3 days a week, and just over time, I would say 211 is still a lot. Plus our shorts. Got like probably 100 shorts out too, or 60 at least. Maybe not. Maybe we don't even have that many, but that feels like we do by now. I mean, we were still making shorts like when Ed was here. The shorts were around that back then. So I remember making them. We did the snow one. We did one when we all went to the movies. Yeah, we did a college one. I think Dylan recorded that for you though. I think I was on there for that one, but I was just, so I forgot about that one too. We even did that college one, so yeah, I mean, those have been around for a while. So yeah, we probably are up to 100 shorts by now, I would imagine. We did a ton of wavelength. Well, not a ton, but probably 10. I bet there's 10 videos of wavelength on there. What else have we done on our shorts? A lot of like quick, like trade talk. Big news, like if we don't want to edit a video and just want to get it out to you guys. But yeah, seems like we do a lot, or we have done a lot. For what? The what? Oh, for the channel, yeah. My bad. Just couldn't hear you on that last part. I was like, what did he say? Gotta make sure Jay stays in line on the channel, you know. Can't be getting demonetized or whatever by Jay. No, I'm just kidding. Just wanted to understand what you're saying. But yeah, we want to also, we have been trying to, we can't figure out captions to save our lives. I honestly can't. I don't know how to edit in closed captions when I'm doing a video. I can do it on the shorts, but it doesn't always pick up what Jay's saying. So we're trying to still figure out ways to do that. But like, I think we said it in our last video, but like Jay using his own voice is important though, so we don't want to like use the Dynabox in a video setting, because we want to kind of, like we just said, we want to be raw and unfiltered, you know, and like for the Dynabox, you kind of have to preset what you're going to say and all that to get out of setting, and we want to hear what, like on a podcast, something can come right to like the top of your mind, you know, so we're trying to still figure out ways to like enhance it, you know. I wouldn't say like make it better, just trying to enhance it. We haven't found, I mean, we haven't bought a lot of mics because microphones are expensive, but we haven't found like a great mic yet that picks up a lot of noise. I would say this one's really good for blocking out background noise. I know our other one, you could hear everything that was going on in Jay's room, so like at least like this one seems to block out like all the background noise, so that is cool. But yeah, we're definitely, so if you guys have any recommendations on that, have like dealt with the same thing on YouTube and stuff and people not being able to hear, let us know. You guys got links to a microphone that we should look into. Not too expensive though. I mean, that's probably the other thing. I mean, we can't afford like $900 speaker or microphone. I'm sure that would pick up anything, but probably could pick up a freaking mouse talking, chirping, or whatever they do, squeal. But is what it is, you know. We make it work with the equipment we got. I'm sure it does come down to like editing. I'm sure if we could just edit words when, or like put what Jay was saying, it would be more than enough for people. But I don't know. I mean, you guys could help us with that too. We use just iMovie. iMovie is the only thing I use to edit. I don't want to buy like an editing software, and I don't even have a computer that would probably run an editing software right now. But we have Jay's iPad. I'm not sure if there's like an app or something that we could download. I don't think Jay's computer would be able to run a editing program either. I know those editing programmers take like a lot of space and like a lot of drive or whatever it is, megabytes, or I don't even know what it's called, but I feel like it would break your computer and mine. My computer's old. My computer's from like 2016, 2017, but I don't really use it that much, so it's good enough. Gets my like, I need to go on there like once a year for work stuff, so gotta at least have the computer, but it's not too important. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's just not worth like buying anyone, honestly. They're so expensive nowadays too. It's crazy. Everything is, though, honestly. Like the only things I feel like never really change in price is like, I mean, some clothes do, but I feel like jerseys don't. I feel like jerseys have always stayed the price, at least recently. I mean, I'm sure back in the day they weren't $100, but I feel like now they've just always been $100. Like, I guess that's cool, but like food is off the chains right now. It's insane. Gas has gotten a little better, not too great still, but gas is kind of irrelevant to me now. I have to buy the premium gas, so it's expensive no matter what. But either way, I mean, I would like it cheaper. Seems like everything, like just everything is expensive. Houses are more expensive now. Obviously, though, like that just is gonna happen. But I don't know, it's crazy. Like the little things shock me more, though. Like, I mean, gas has always fluctuated, though. You know, I feel like it always goes up and down all the time. But food shouldn't. Like, I hate when like eggs were like $8 at one point or something, or $9. Like Oreos right now are like $5.50, dude. I just bought like a thing of Oreos and it was like over $6. I was like, that's the only thing I got. It's the only thing I got. I walked in just for a pack of Oreos and it was like over $5. I'm like, yeah, be kidding. That was crazy. But it is what it is, you know. I mean, they keep up in minimum wage and shit, so it makes sense. You gotta up. I don't know. That's too much to get into. Because I don't understand it all, and I don't want to sound stupid. What if they didn't up minimum wage? Then I just sound dumb. But I'm pretty sure they have recently. Not like recently, but you know what I mean. Who knows? All I know is that I can't save no damn money. But it's all good. Just kind of keep going with the flow, you know. People take life way serious. I like to just enjoy it. It's really not as long as a lot of people think, you know. People are like, you got so many years on this planet, but I don't know. I'd rather just enjoy it, you know. Kind of gotta like. I feel like you're not ever like truly happy in life until you just learn to like appreciate shitty things and the small things. Like, I don't know. Is it really like that exciting to like? I don't know. Let's think. Like, to go outside, probably not. But like, if you make it exciting and you like be grateful that you can go outside and like just like have a different perspective, you're probably gonna be a little bit happier. At least that's how I think of things. Like if you just take the joy in the small things, or like hanging out with a friend for like an hour, like it's not. I mean, yeah, you wish you could hang out for 7 hours, but if you appreciate that hour, you're gonna do more things in that hour than you would in those 7 hours of just sitting around. So. For your next trip? Or the one that your parents are on? Oh, just in general? To DC, you said? Is that what you're talking about? Washington? Oh, if you decided to move. Oh, okay, yeah, that could be hard too. Yeah, I get what you're saying then. But you learn to appreciate it. It'd be the best thing. Who knows? Yeah, I mean, life's always uncertain, you know? You don't really even know if you're going to wake up tomorrow, honestly. Like, you could be perfectly healthy too. Perfectly healthy. I've seen it. I've seen perfectly healthy people not be able to get out of bed the next day. Just gone. Like that. Something happened overnight or something, you know? So, I don't know. I mean, maybe they could have did something, vice versa, you know, like whatever, but probably not. I mean, it does happen. Like, you never really know. Like, there could be just like something wrong with your heart or something. You don't feel it. Like, you feel normal, but then at night you have a heart attack or something, you know? I mean, they say most of those things like come out of the blue, like strokes and all that. Like, so I don't know. I mean, it could happen at any time to anyone, really. But yeah, I think it's like simple, you know? I mean, just gotta enjoy stuff and be happy, and be surprised how far it takes you and how much it changes your mood, right? But I wouldn't say like allow people, or well, that's two different things, but like I wouldn't allow people to like control your mood either, though. Like if something makes you happy, you should do that, you know, no matter who it is that doesn't want you doing it or something per se, unless it's like a bad thing, but that's kind of like different. Like if someone's like, stop gaming, you game too much, but like it makes you happy, who cares, you know? Like it's something that escapes you from your reality for a little bit, who cares if you game all day? Well, to an extent, you know. It's always a bad example, but like in general, you know, I mean, it's all about balance too. Life's about balance. You gotta be able to balance stuff. If you can't balance stuff, you're not gonna go far, because something's gonna be on your mind and it's gonna eat away at you. But I don't know. It's been a lot of thinking lately, you know. I feel like that's just like my thing, you know. I'm trying to like just learn to accept, and I feel like if you learn to accept more, you'll just be happy, you know. See why? Just accept everything, you know. Really care. Like, I really think it'll make you more happy. I do. I think if you just, because then you don't really gotta pay mind to anything, you know. You're just like, oh yeah, whatever. But I wouldn't let people walk over you either, though. I mean, you gotta have some, backbone, some sense. But I'm talking about like the little things, you know, like just in general, like day in and day out, enjoy being alive, being outside, going to your doctor's appointments, even stuff like that. You know, I mean, at least there's people that like want to help you or make you feel better and stuff like that. You know, it's always like a positive in anything. I mean, if you can look for one, I would say. You know, I mean, obviously there's tragedy in a lot of stuff, but I'm sure if you look really deep in that tragedy, there's a silver lining somewhere. Might be down the road, might be even 20 years from the time the thing happened, but I bet at some point you'll find a reason why it happened, and find like a reason, like acceptance, I would say more. Just accept it, like I said. Acceptance is key. It's a lot of stuff. I feel like you'll never really like master life, obviously. Like it's not like, it's like a game of uncertainty, but I feel like there's ways to control it and control your own life, you know, and not allow situations to break you down or something. I feel like I know what I'm saying, but I also feel like I'm confusing myself, so I'm gonna stop before I get too far. Kind of get it though, like, yeah. Yeah, I think it's just like also with like getting older, you know. I feel like just it comes with age, like especially and like being males. I feel like it's just like you just gotta kind of accept some stuff, right? Live by your own rules and be happy by them, kinda. Because at the end of the day, we're still like grown adult men, so gotta kinda. I don't know. I just have felt like if you just have a happy attitude all the time, I feel like you're gonna be happier in life. I know like shitty things happen to people like a lot. Like some people I do fully believe are unlucky. I don't know if it's an unlucky thing, but it does seem like if one thing happens, 3 other bad things happen, and then that's where it gets tough to like find the good in things. But I feel like if you really search hard, there's something deep there, you know. So I mean, you could have like the worst week ever. A family member dies, your car breaks down, and like you lose your job. Like it's got to be something there, though, right? Maybe you still have a pet or something that you need to watch and take care of, and that should make you happy because you got that pet while you're at a good time in your life. And I don't know. I think pets should make everyone happy, though. I feel like they're good companions, you know. They're loyal, especially like dogs. Cats are pretty loyal too, though, I would say, but they're kind of just weird. They give off weird vibes to me. Like, they don't like to be messed with like dogs. I feel like they're kind of like the smart bunch out of those two. They're like, yeah, don't get near me. I'm gonna claw your face. And the dogs are like, ooh, treat, yum, playtime, roll around, shot, bark, and then they just go to sleep. But yeah, I feel like they help a lot. But like, yeah, I mean, some stuff. I mean, those weeks do happen. I mean, that's extreme, obviously. Like those would be the 3 extremes. But like, there is like a snowball effect, I would say. Like where one thing bad happens, it could lead to multiple things, and I would say like that's like the time where you already want to be tested, you know, like where you already want to have that experience of these small things making you happy, because if those 3 bad things do happen, you could find, or anything for that matter, it doesn't have to be those 3 exact things, but you could find joy in doing those small things that you learn to love, you know, while going through those things. And like, yeah, it's like I said, it's not gonna be like amazing fun stuff, but like if you find joy in going to get a coffee every morning, go get that coffee and then go on a walk or something, you know. I mean, then enjoy the sun. You should be something, you know. You gotta be thankful that you can do that still. I know you don't have a job to pay for the coffee, but it's gotta be, you can find $3 somewhere, you know. Try to do anything, make your own coffee and go for a walk or something, you know. So just in general, I'll use that as an example, but get what I'm saying? You get in the words that are coming out of my mouth. What is that from? I know that's from the movie. It's from what? Rush Hour? Yeah. Is that Chris Tucker that said that? Or is that, yeah. Because he was talking, that movie's funny. I don't think it would do well nowadays, but I think the comedy back then was just a little different, but I thought it was funny. Like, I feel like the baiting at like other people, like each other's race, was like funny in that movie. I feel like they played it well, you know. I feel like it wasn't too crazy or over the edge. Like it was like normal, funny jokes that are like your cliche jokes about someone's race. So I thought it was just funny, and obviously so did a lot of people because it was a successful movie. So can't always. That's another thing. You can't always get hurt about like that type of stuff because like I don't know. I understand it, but I don't. You know, like I just don't. I didn't find like anything in that movie too disrespectful. I understand disrespect, and I don't think anything in that movie was. So I thought it was a good movie, but I don't find like the disrespectful stuff funny. Obviously, try to stay clear on this channel here. Brought up an edgy movie, so we gotta get the right smooth account for the channel. But I feel like people know that about us by now. Shouldn't even have to explain ourselves. So that was a good movie though. A great movie. I feel like it's like The Office. You know, I really don't think The Office would work well now either. I think people would just get too butthurt, and I think that does suck about like the nation nowadays. Like I think some of those jokes are like just jokes like that is like classic. They're funny, but I don't know. I feel like people like play victim a lot too. You know, like I understand it though. Like if they're making like a crazy joke, but I don't know. Some of those crazy jokes are funny. Like comedy. What are those? Comedians do it. Yeah, they do it. They get laughed. They get kind of popular for doing that. They'll talk about really messed up stuff. So I don't know. When a movie does it, or a show does it, I feel like it's different because the guy's just like literally acting. Like they probably don't even feel that way. It might be the director that feels that way or something. You know, I feel like it gives the actors bad reps for no reason. You know, like I don't know. But at the same time, it doesn't. I don't know. It's just weird time right now. I feel like a lot of people are just victims. It's a victim game right now. You know, like that I kind of like feel like that, so I'm gonna, or not feel like that, but I kind of got offended by that, so I'm gonna make sure I'm definitely offended by that or something. You know, I don't know. It's weird times right now. I feel like you gotta watch like everything you say. Okay, I can't be too careful anymore. But I don't know. I like some of those old movies like that. Older comedy movies were really golden. And it actually had a good storyline too. Like Rush Hour storylines were really good every time. And I'm trying to think of another edgy movie. I can't think of one. I've never seen that. I've heard about it though. I know Robert Downey Jr.'s in it. I don't even know what it's about, but I've heard about the movie. I think they did something in that movie, and they got like backlash for it. I don't even remember. I don't know. I haven't watched it. I heard it's pretty good though. Is it? Have you seen it? Was it good, or is it? It's just edgy, or is it like actually messed up? Just edgy. Is that like the words? Oh, he's playing a black dude? So they had to dress him up, kinda. Is that what? Yeah, that is kind of bad. But I don't know. When did that movie come out? It wasn't even like, it's like 2000. It was in the 2000s. Was he the only one though, or was that like the whole premise of the movie? Was whole premise? No, he was the only one. Huh. That is weird. Did someone like pass away that was supposed to play that character, and they were like, shit, we need someone, get Iron Man. That was probably before Iron Man though, but I wonder if it was, if you guys want to really get into conspiracy theories, I wonder if it was like some type of like humiliation thing he had to go through to like get to be Iron Man. They're like, yeah, well, you're gonna have to make a fool of yourself by taking all this heat by people and doing this movie, but people forget about the movie and you'll become Iron Man. I don't know. Hollywood's evil like that, I swear to God. I feel like they would try to do something like that. Hollywood is a very weird and dirty place, but I'll always watch their movies. It's like a war movie, right? It honestly probably wouldn't interest me to watch it, but I feel like I kind of want to see why people got mad now. But I don't know. I feel like it might not even be worth my time. Because I'm not a big war movie guy, honestly. And I know it's weird to say, being like a man. Comedy. Yeah. I don't know. Maybe I'll watch it eventually, but probably not right now. Probably not today. I got a lot of sports and stuff going on. Maybe like a boring. I'll probably fall asleep on it, honestly. But I have heard about the movie. I just didn't know why it was bad. I've always heard it get brought up. Yeah, I mean, a lot of like, I feel like Adam Sandler was a little edgy back in the day, but nothing like too bad, I would say, honestly. It was just like edgy with like female jokes. And that's probably it. But I feel like that was like, that happened a lot back then. Transformers. Didn't Shia LaBeouf do something too? I think his was stupid though, wasn't it? It was just smoking weed or something and people got mad about it or something. He what? Oh, okay. Did he get arrested? I think he has before, right? I always get him and Franco, one of the Francos, mixed up with each other. Or at least back in the day when they were younger, when they were both younger. But I think now they look a little bit different. Who is it? James Franco, the younger one? Or, yeah. Yeah, that was, those are pretty good, though. I like the Transformers. Obviously. Yeah. Cool to see, like, movies like that transfer over time, too, you know? Or, well, not transfer, but, like, progress, you know? Like, because maybe in, like, the first Transformers, they made some jokes that they shouldn't have, per se. I'm just using examples, like, because it could be any movie. But, like, then by, like, movie number 9 or 10, they kind of, like, get away from those because they know, like, they're losing viewers and stuff. Not saying that any movie has done that, but I've seen it, like, done by, like, TV shows and stuff where they will kind of go away from jokes after a while or then bring them back or something. Or start picking on something different. But I don't know. It's all relevant. I would say if it's able to be shown on TV, I would say it can't be too bad. But I know movies are a little bit different. But like, The Office was a program that was on like Channel 3 every night or 6 or whatever channel that day. So I mean, they couldn't have put anything too bad in that. I know like some of the stuff was kind of crazy when you do rewatch The Office. You're like, dang. But like back then it wasn't really that crazy. So, but I don't know. I feel like even still today you'll see like something on the like TV if you just watch normal cable and you're like, oh shit, all right, didn't expect that to happen. But it's just kind of like how it is. It's always been like that, you know, with like I don't know, Hollywood and stuff. It's like the same thing with like children movies and shows do it all the time. They'll make like sex jokes or something that'll blow right by the kids, over the kid's head, but the parents will understand it and they're like, oh, okay, understood you guys there or something, you know? It's like a little innuendo or something, I think they call it, where they, they make it like interesting. Like I'm sure Minions will have something in it that will, have like a little, just something, you know, where they add in like something like a little edgy, but nothing that the kids catch up on. It's usually something that just blows right over their heads and the parents pick it up. That's a very popular thing for like kids shows, so then the parents that bring them there can have a laugh also. I'm sure The Incredibles did it a couple times. I can't remember what it was, but I remember seeing like a whole video about some of the edgy marks they made in the movies. But yeah, interesting little video here. I feel like we went in all different directions. But that's what happens when you only have a movie review and nothing else planned. If you guys like this type of video, I mean, let us know. Do another one. We always got a ton of stuff on our mind that we don't try to not talk about because we don't want to lose you. You know, you want to stay like neutral, kind of. Like I wouldn't say that we like do anything bad in this video. But you know what I mean? Where you could lose some people if you like, you know what I mean. But it's kind of like what we were saying before we got on the movie thing. Is like people are gonna dislike you. You know, it's part of life. You can't please everyone. And that's how I think people get caught up by being people pleasers. You want to please that one person that just like, dude, there's 20 other people you can go please that like or appreciate what you do for them. So you might as well just go to them. Yeah. So obviously, you know that it's like a normal thing. Gonna have haters, gonna have trolls. Those are normal too. So is what it is. That's why we try to stay as neutral and bland as possible. But if you guys did like this, and if it's still like not too bad, obviously. I don't think there's anything bad, but if it's something that intrigued you guys, let us know, and we could keep going into different little movies and shows and talks that are not sports or movie related. Well, new movie related. Kind of give our opinions on different aspects of life, you know, other than sports and movies. Like the Hollywood situation. I mean, you can go on that for hours. It's a very interesting little hellhole they have there. Demonic. Most of them. I'd say there's still some good actors out there, but a lot of them I think have sold their souls. Just like your music artists. But that's a whole different video. If you guys like this one, we could go into the music industry is even worse. That music industry, there's like that one plant, really quick, the one that Oliver Tree dude was signed to as industry. I believe Juice WRLD was also signed to that industry, and he died. And I believe it was either XXXTentacion was on that music group or label, or it was Mac Miller. And they both are dead. I know it wasn't both of them, though. They said 3 artists. There's been 3 artists that were signed with this record label, and they're all dead. So that's a little fishy. Yeah. So if you guys want us to do like a little deep dive into that or something, let us know. I mean, I like conspiracy theories. I'm not too sure on Jay, but I also like ones that I think are legit. Like, not legit, because you can't really ever confirm a conspiracy theory, but I like ones that have solid proof, sound proof, or that stuff that just doesn't add up, because why the hell are 3 people dying and that are on the scene? You know, it's just weird. Not saying that it's true, that the music industry had anything for it, because, like, Juice WRLD obviously was very, very drug addicted. The other one got shot and killed, if it was X. Mac was very drug addicted, so I mean, can't really say it's like someone that OD'd, because they were probably already a little suicidal already. But like the Oliver Tree one's weird. The plane crashes never add up to me. Even like Kobe's, it's just weird stuff. They just don't add up, because if you know the wind's bad, why is that helicopter getting flown? And the Oliver Tree one makes no sense to me with another helicopter hitting him. That is very strange. 2 helicopters, one should be able to get out of the way before hitting the other. I mean, it's not an airplane. And you should have your, what is that on, like the data control center or something like that tells you when another flying object's close to you. So something just doesn't add up to me, with me on that one. It doesn't make me feel too keen on that situation, but can't talk too much on it, because didn't really even know the music artist until he passed away, sadly. So it's something I would like to do a little bit of a deeper dive into, with not my own video per se, but just looking into it, reading about it, seeing like if he had any. Because I know I've read that he called out like Mark Zuckerberg like a week before too. A little weird. Yeah, I think it's Interscope Records, but I could be wrong. I feel like that's the record label. Some record label. Yeah, but who knows what we got on store for Tuesday. Kind of end it there. Give you guys a deep thought thing. And got a lot of opinions. A lot of an opinion-based episode, I would say. I mean, it looks like we're hitting the 45-minute mark now. I'm not sure how many people will be with us still at this moment. But hopefully you guys were intrigued on this type of video. I know, like we said, it was all over the place, so it should be kind of interesting. I know we won't have different segments or anything. It's just not what we do. But if you could keep up with it, I think it would be a very interesting video for you guys to watch. I think it was a fun one to make, and a lot of good information, along with a movie review, which was Supergirl. See, I can't even remember. It's been 45-minute video. We've done longer. This would be a fun one to edit on Tuesday. See you guys on our next one. I think it'll be Thursday. I don't think this one will be coming out until Tuesday. So, see you guys on Thursday. Not sure what's on store for that one. If we get this one out on Tuesday and you guys like this type of video, you guys give us some comments, even one or two. Probably even one comment that says like, yeah, we like this video. Go into a deeper dive on something. We'll probably do it for Thursday's video. So please, if you guys are still here or you guys zoom to the end, let us know. And see you guys then. Peace.